Coming up on Commodore News, we'll take a look at the award-winning Maury NJROTC program. Plus, we'll have all the details about Maury teams and playoff action. If it's Friday, it's time for Commodore News. Welcome to Commodore News for Friday, May 27th. I'm Devin Donis. Maury teams are still in the running for state titles after victories on Wednesday. The boys tennis team defeated Nansemond River 5-0 to advance to the Region 5A finals. Their victory means they advance to the state tournament. In soccer, Shamar Perry scored the winning goal to give the boys soccer team a thrilling 3-2 win over Princess Anne. By advancing to the Atlantic Conference final, the Commodores advanced to the state tournament. Now, here's Olivia Mudd with details about today's playoff action.
Thanks, Devin. The schedule is busy today as 3 Commodore teams are in action. The boys tennis team travels to Newport News to play Princess Anne in the Region 5A championship. Matches start at 2 p.m. at Huntington Park. The girls soccer team hosts Princess Anne in the Atlantic Conference championship game at 5 p.m. Immediately following that game, the boys soccer team hosts Hickory for the boys Atlantic Conference championship. Both soccer games will be at Powhatan Field. SOL testing continues next week with 11th grade English reading tests on Tuesday and Wednesday. Enjoy the Memorial Day weekend.
Thanks, Olivia. The Maury NJROTC program was a fixture for years in room 108, but they've moved into a fancier digs these days. Commodore News correspondent Jordan Sanderlin has more.
For 40 years, ROTC has been located in 108. Now they are in room 135 in a bigger space. I went to Commander Russ Mobilia for more.
Welcome to Maury NJROTC. Our new space is in room 135. We're going to go on a little tour here to show you the expanded areas we have for having a larger unit. Okay, out here in the tech wing, we'll have our new entrance to the ROTC spaces. As you can see, we have the Navy Marine Corps emblems flanking the doors. We have Navy Marine Corps emblems flanking the back doors to our new quarterdeck, and the Navy motto of "Don't give up the ship." Our interior quarterdeck entrance, you see our Navy bell. We have the main classroom area with MHS, NJROTC champions and spelled out in signal flags on the walls. We have a large area for drill and inspection and physical training. We have 2 interior classrooms. We have numerous storage spaces. And we have a second quarterdeck leading out to the administrator's parking lot. This portion of the tech wing used to be a metal shop. It used to be a wood shop. It was basically a vocational technical area that the NJROTC cadets at great labor converted over the summer into the space that you see it now. Cadets Mangona and Kuhn are 2 of my principal senior cadets who were instrumental in changing over the space into what you see as you see it today.
So the program was around for a while, I guess because there's a lot of trophies, like from before I was born. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot.
Starting off, we really didn't have much to work with. This entire room, every single section, there were useless tools and drawers. The new storage areas that are now the supply rooms and the armory for the rifles and other such drill team items, those were completely useless with old desks, old carpentry projects. We had to take all of it out. Some stuff we even had to disassemble and reassemble in different areas. In fact, in the armory, we have a completely disassembled and reassembled cabinet that me and the cadet master chief took apart and put back together with screws and bolts. We have 2 supply rooms, supply room 1 over there in classroom 1. And supply room 2 in classroom 2, which is now the NS1 classroom, both of those were converted from carpentry project storage compartments into very cleanly supply rooms housing our uniforms, belt buckles, ribbons, NSUs, pants, covers, everything. And we have an awesome supply officer who managed all of it. And me, the supply officer at the time, I oversaw the transition of everything from our single tight-spaced supply room into these 2 rooms. I even mapped out the entire thing into a schematic.
Oh, and before I go, and you go back to watching the news and stuff, here's ROTC in action. So that's ROTC. From Commodore News, I'm Jordan Sandelin. Peace.
Thanks, Jordan. That's all for this broadcast of Commodore News. For Jordan, Olivia, and the entire Commodore News team, I'm Devin Donis. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.